Hi guys, this is Beth's Kitchen in downtown Silver Spring at Lemon Slice Cafe. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, I think I want to make a little dessert that you might enjoy for a Valentine weekend maybe. So that's what we're going to be doing. This dish actually is inspired by TikTok. I saw a beautiful young lady doing this on TikTok, and it has custard and some crispy stuff, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make this. And then when I get to the kitchen to do it, I came up with my own recipe and did it. I can tag her TikTok account under as well as my recipe, so you can choose whichever one you want to do. So it involves pastry dough, a filo pastry dough, which is this one, and we will crinkle the filo pastry dough just like this, and then we put it in here. So we do 2 sheets at a time, 1, 2, and you just crinkle it like this. That's why I call it lemon crinkle, and I put it on my menu and it's flying off the dessert fridge. It's so delicious. We all love it. So, and that's the filo pastry dough. And she makes a custard, like she cooks this for 10 minutes. It comes out, melted butter goes on top of it. It goes back in for 5 more minutes. It comes out, and then she puts in custard, and then she bakes it again, and then she puts in white chocolates on top. The way I do it is I crinkle it like this. It goes in the oven for 10 minutes. It comes out really nice and crispy, and I put the butter in just like her. It goes back in. It comes out. And when it comes out, instead of putting the custard in, I make a pastry cream, which is a thicker custard, which is delicious. And I put I put lemon zest, vanilla, and the juice of the 2 lemons in it. It's kind of sweet but lemony. And then I put that in, and then the other thing I would do is I bake 2 of this buttered and in the oven, so it comes out nice and crispy. I put that on top, and I put the pastry cream on top of the crinkled and cooked pastry, and when that comes out, I put the pastry cream on top of it. I will show you all, and then I would put the crispy filo on top, and I will dust it with icing sugar. And then I put in the raspberries on top, because the raspberries, like fruity, sharp, goes with the really sweet pastry cream. All right, I think that's good. So this is gonna go in the oven for 10 minutes. It's gonna come out crispy, and I'll show you. While that's cooking in the oven, I have 2 cups of milk here. I have 4 yolks here, egg yolks. I will put that, this was the milk, I measured the milk to put in there. And I would add the sugar in here. This was half a cup of sugar. And this is cornstarch. And I put the cornstarch in. I mix that in really well. Just like that. The milk is nice and warm. I will put a little milk at a time. We want to temper the egg because we don't want to cook the egg. We don't want to scramble the eggs. We want a nice pastry cream. So a little bit at a time. I should be using a whisk really, but it's okay. We can make it work. It's nice. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this back in the pan. At this point, you have to pay attention. You have to cook it slowly. You have to make sure it's on low or warm, and you have to keep on moving it until it gets thickened. Once it gets thickened, this is actually what they use to put on cream puffs, eclairs, fruit tarts. So this is the cream that's used to put in there. For me, my favorite dessert growing up was cream puffs, which we call boxenya, because it's like a boxer, they look like this. So we call them boxenya, boxer. And the cream inside was just my favorite thing. And my other favorite dish is baklava when it comes to sweets. And the crispy phyllo is my favorite thing. So if you marry baklava and boxenya, you get this dessert. So I put my two favorite things together to come up with this. So you keep on stirring it because you don't want to leave it alone. If you leave it alone, it becomes like a scrambled egg. You don't want that. You want it to be creamy. So you have to keep on stirring it and stirring it until it gets thicker. It will take about 5-6 minutes. You want to see a little boiling bubbly coming out, and then that means your cornstarch is cooked, everything is cooked, you can take it out. But to that, I would add a tablespoon of butter. I would add a lemon zest. So we have the lemon zest, we have the lemons, because no waste. You zest the lemon and then you take the juice of the 2 lemons and that goes in there. I almost turned the heat out, so this is really nice and yummy. This might be a little bit too much lemon zest, but I like mine lemony, so here you go. Here you go, the juice. This can make a really nice Valentine dessert that you can enjoy with your loved one or with your family. Whoever you love should be able to enjoy this. And once everything is nice and cooked and perfect, we'll put the vanilla in. This is the phyllo crinkle after 10 minutes in the oven, and then the 2 butters melted. This is not something, this is, you don't have to feel guilty about eating all this butter. So good though. So, and then it's gonna go back in the oven, and then for 5 more minutes. In the meantime, our pastry cream is nicely cooking and ready. I put it in a warm, it's a very low heat, so God, it's so lemony, so delicious, so nice. So what I'll do is when it comes back out, I will put the pastry cream on top of it. It oozes all the way down. So what I will do is I will butter this. And then I will put 1 sheet, 1 or 2. I would put a little, I will brush this with butter, and then I will put it in the oven so that it would be the top of my dessert. Have you, if you have eaten millefeuille, we call it millefeuille back home, and this reminds me of that dessert, minus the sponge in the bottom. Cute. So yeah, the phyllo is not sweet at all. It's just a plain dough, but it's very thin, and when you bake it, it's nice and crispy. The pastry cream, it's sweet, lemony, zesty, and the two together is just delicious. I'm gonna bake this for like maybe 3-4 minutes and I'll be back. So it's baked again with the butter. So now what I would do is I would put all the cream in here. So nice and crispy. The one I just made and baked. Just cover it with this really nice and crispy phyllo, buttery, crispy, yummy phyllo. There's no rule. It's gonna crumble in there. It's just beautiful flavor, yummy, crunchy texture. Has everything you need in a dessert. And the more, the better in my book. We'll just get some icing sugar. If you're like me, I like some raspberries, but you can put blueberries, you can put strawberries, but this is my fave. Simple, very, very simple. Takes no time, honestly, from beginning to end. The only difficult part is the pastry cream. You just have to be patient and making that cream and not making it the scrambled egg, and the rest is so easy and enjoyable, and I hope you will do this and enjoy it. Let's taste it. Okay guys, moment of truth. Let's see if we can cut this and have a little test. The crispy crinkle when I cut it. So delicious. Okay. Let me see. It's a really nice, sexy dessert. Totally. What I love about this dessert, it's so easy to make. Will make everybody happy, so delicious. Try it. Make your own version. This is mine. You can make it yours and enjoy it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy watching this. I hope you try it your way. I did it my way. You do it your way. I think the pastry cream is the key. So try it, please, and let me know what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please love each other. I love you. Bye.